Hi, my name is John Clayton, and I'm working on this exciting project with the Clayton-Hamilton Jazz Orchestra featuring Cecile McLaurin-Salvant. And Cecile and I are talking about songs that we want to do. These are our favorite songs. And the challenge for me that I so enjoy is taking these songs and putting them in a different frame. Again, I like to keep in mind the mood of the piece, the mood that I want to create, that I want to enhance. And I think about Cecile and the message of the song that she is singing. So I think about the story. And the song that I'm working on right now is called "And I Love Him" or "And I Love Her" by the Beatles. And just to give you an idea of the mood, you all know this song, everybody knows this song, it's a really great song. I give him all my love, that's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love him too. And I love him, right? And then he gives me everything, and tenderly, that's an important part for me. The kiss my lover brings, he brings to me, and I love him. So you get an idea of what an important love song this is, and then you have to think about what kind of a backdrop would you like to deliver that message in. And that's where I come in. So I'm going to be thinking about the sounds that I think should go along with that. So first I may think about woodwinds. You know, instead of having 5 saxophones, 2 alto saxes, 2 tenors, and a baritone sax, maybe I want to have those guys play their flutes and clarinets and bass clarinet. And in doing so, I think about the musicians I'm writing for. So I don't just think about a flute. I think about my brother. I think about my brother, and I think about his amazing alto flute and that bigger, warmer, deeper sound. And I just already can fantasize how that would create a cushion of warmth underneath Cecile, which will help create this mood that I'm trying to work on. And then I might think about trumpets. Well, maybe instead of having them play with an open bell, an open sound, they can put some mutes in their instruments. So, and then you have different kinds of mutes. And I think about what mute should they choose to create the sound that I'm thinking about. So again, I'll think about Bijan Watson's sound, I'll think about Clay Jenkins' sound, I'll think about Gilbert Castellanos' sound, and then I'll think about how that works with mutes. Maybe bucket mutes would be, I love bucket mutes, especially if I'm trying to get that kind of warm feeling. So maybe bucket mutes for them, as well as bucket mutes for the trombones. So that's how I start thinking. I first think about the song and the lyric, the mood that goes along with it, the vocalist, how Cecile will ride on top of all of that. Then I start thinking about that underpinning that I want. Our bass player doesn't actually play in an amplifier, so I don't have to worry about his sound being over amplified or sounding more electronic. So he'll have a natural sound. I can ask the guitar player, Graham Dector, to get a really warm, natural sound on his instrument. And then I'll have a rhythm section to go along with the horns that has a really mellow backdrop kind of vibe to it. The bass will have a microphone in front of it, so we'll hear it, but it just won't be through an amplifier. Anyway, those are the things that I think about, and that's how I try to hear music when I put it together. So what I'm going to do with this song is I'm going to create some kind of a, I don't even know yet, but I think I'll try to create some kind of a vamp. knows? I don't know what I'll come up with. I'll try to create something that is smooth and mellow and doesn't have a lot of accents to it, but creates a loop, if you will, a vamp, something that goes around and around and around and around, and then just place Cecile on top of that.